Warm summer sunlight streams in from the window. I wake up, rubbing my eyes. I hear noises coming from the living room. Caleb must be back from his morning run.
Hey, are you awake?
Yeah, I just don't want to move. I roll over instead of immediately getting up to open the door. I got in a fight with my best friend. A few days have already passed, but I'm still not ready to make up with her.
You sound tired. Are you about to faint from hunger while you're still in bed?
I sigh and get up to open the door.
Oh, nice. How did you know I was ready to drag you out of the room?
On a perfect weekend, some people go for a morning run, and others just want to sleep in.
I thought we agreed to go out a few days ago. But you keep making excuses. The weather's nice today. Why not come outside with me? During my run, I ended up passing by that park we used to visit. They're having a fair nearby.
Looking at him with little interest, I lean against the doorframe. A lot of people will be there, and it's going to be hot.
I knew you'd try to come up with a reason not to go. There are game and snack stalls set up around the park. And I checked it out already. It's not crowded. You want to walk around at least?
Maybe. Seeing my hesitation, Caleb pulls me out of the room. He pushes me into the bathroom and stands in front of the mirror.
Look how messy your hair is. Mushrooms are basically growing out of your head. So, if you don't go out, we're eating mushroom stir-fry for lunch.
As he talks, he pretends to pick a few imaginary mushrooms from my head.
Ooh, they're homegrown and organic.
Caleb, you're stupid.
Wash up already, Pipsqueak. We'll head out once you're ready.
His mushroom picking turns into an airplane taking off. I swat Caleb's hand away. He gives me a toothbrush. Are you calling the shots because Grandma's not home? Holding the toothbrush, I grumble.
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing. I said I'll get ready. The weather is nice, and the bustling fair welcomes everyone. Compared to my mood, it's amazing. But even though I agreed to go out with Caleb, I'm still down in the dumps. It's too hot, Caleb. I'm going to melt. Behind me, he remains quiet. I immediately sense something's off. Kate, a big red sun hat is placed on my head. Isn't this the hat Grandma got from her tour group, Caleb?
You gotta protect yourself against the sun. In this heat, you can cook an egg on the asphalt.
He then pulls out a pink, sun-protected jacket with a floral pattern. But I quickly stop him and drape it over his shoulders. You can keep it yourself.
Okay, you wear the red hat and I wear the jacket with flowers on it. We each got one. Perfect, right?
The small jacket doesn't even fit Caleb, but he looks content. I laugh, and most of the gloom in my heart dissipates.
We're fully equipped, right? Can we continue exploring now? Or do you want to go home?
I hesitate for a second before shaking my head. No, but
But what?
I want that fruit-flavored cotton candy.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask for the moon. Fruit-flavored cotton candy, huh? Let's go.
Caleb and I chat and laugh. The memory of the fight with my friend is pushed to the back of my mind. Before I know it, it's afternoon. And despite the heat, there are still a lot of people at the fair.
Giant ice cream cones here! It's better if you share them!
Caleb, hurry! I excitedly call for him. Yet when I turn around, I see him struggle with the bags he's carrying. He's a little flustered as he navigates through the crowd. We bought a lot of stuff. Let me help you carry some of it.
I'll be fine, even if you buy more.
Don't lie. If we get separated, you won't be able to pull me back. Caleb frees one hand and takes a few pictures of me with his phone.
Then I'll go around and ask if anyone has seen Little Red Riding Hood. I'll show them this picture.
You just wanted a picture of me wearing Grandma's hat. I try to grab his phone, but Caleb lifts it out of my reach.
That reminds me, I'll bring out these photos when you don't want to do the dishes next time. I'll delete one if you wash everything, though.
You're so mean, Caleb. The hat's brim blocks my view, so I lift my chin and glares at him.
Come to think of it, I'm the one who always does the dishes. You better start helping out with the chores, Pipsqueak. Otherwise, I'll only have a few opportunities to delete these pics.
Fine then. Keep them forever if you want.
Alrighty. Also, you said that, not me.
Smiling, Caleb flicks the brim of my hat. He starts walking to the nearby ice cream stall.
Hi. I'd like one giant ice cream cone, please.
After finishing our mountain of food, Caleb and I sit on a swan boat by the small lake in the park. We're taking a break. I lazily pedal, but I sneakily put my feet up on the boat and slack off. The swan boat slows down and wobbles.
You could barely reach the pedals on these boats when we were kids.
And you haven't noticed how our boat's been going in circles?
Oh, the swan's feet must be broken. Otherwise, we would have been on a speedboat considering how hard you were pedaling.
If you already knew, then why didn't you point it out? Caleb, you're too nice. I'm worried you'll be bullied.
Please. Remember when I was the PE class monitor in high school? I was responsible for recording who was absent for morning runs.
Yeah, and people would always try to slack off. They beg you not to write down their names.
But I didn't listen to him. In fact, I was a tough cookie. Who dared to bully me?
Really? But I remember you let someone off the hook one time, and you got punished for it. You had to run laps.
We don't count that. I was really busy, so I asked a few classmates to give you something for me. When they came back, they told me they brought you a lot of snacks along the way. They even said, Caleb, she was really happy. So I let him off the hook. And Teach punished me with 20 laps.
Guilty. I clear my throat. I thought those were all from you. That's why I accepted them. And I felt really guilty when I found out you got in trouble because of me.
Yeah, you even coughed up an apology note and put it under my pillow.
I was worried you were really mad. You're important to me, so I wanted to make sure there wasn't any bad blood between us.
And I told you I wasn't mad. Was there anything to be broody about?
Then why are you bringing this up in the first place?
I just remembered how admirable you were while begging for reconciliation.
Under the sun, I notice how hot my face feels. Seeing how quiet I am, Caleb pats my head and leans forward to pedal.
Pedal faster. If you keep slacking off, we won't make it back before nightfall.
As evening approaches, the fair starts to quiet down. People slowly gather by the lake. What's going on over there? Because he's tall, Caleb can easily see above most people's heads.
They're writing their wishes on paper lanterns. They should be setting them on the lake soon.
Over here! Yeah, it's a good spot. Come on, guys! You better start walking now.
We are!
A group of students holding pens and paper lanterns takes the empty spot next to us.
What did you write? I bet you wish to be a hunter.
As if. You just want to be with your girlfriend forever, right?
Shut up! If you say that out loud, it won't come true.
Well, my wish is gonna come true.
Let me see. For our 10-year high school reunion.
We'll have hot pot for dinner.
I can't help but be drawn to the giggling students. Their joy rubs off on me a little. Following my gaze, Caleb looks at them as they burst into a fit of laughter over something.
It's lively here. Do you want to join in?
I'd rather not. There are too many people around.
Do you feel tired? I can give you a piggyback ride.
Sure.
Hop on.
As the sky darkens, the light around us blur. Many visitors head to the lake with their lanterns to make a wish. Caleb carries me on his back as he walks away from the bustling crowd. We slowly leave the most crowded area and soon pass by the park he mentioned this morning. We're already far away. Aren't you tired, Caleb?
You're only asking that now? Hold on tight, Pipsqueak. I won't catch you if you fall.
I pinch his ear. Yeah, right. You always take care of me. You have my back.
Whew, why are your hands so cold? We're in the middle of summer.
If places me on the swing in the small park.
I'll get a hot drink. Be right back.
The night breeze carries the distant cheer of the crowd. As I'm on the swing, I recall those students laughing and playing together.
How admirable you were while begging for reconciliation.
He brought up the past on the boat as a way to encourage me to take the initiative. Maybe mustering the courage to say let's make up isn't that hard. Coming to terms with what happened, my bad mood disappears. Caleb's been trying everything so I could go out and get some fresh air. He must have noticed it a while back, but he never asked. He acted like he didn't know and took me outside to put me in a good mood. Kicking the sand under my feet, I suddenly feel curious. What would he be like when he's worried about someone? Before long, I hear footsteps behind me. I turn around and a warm paper cup touches my cheek.
Luckily, the drink stall wasn't closed. Here, take it.
Pretending to be sad, I rub my eyes. I try squeezing out a few tears. Caleb.
Why are you crying?
He quickly walks to be in front of me and leans in.
You were staring at those students back at the lake. Are you still upset about your friend?
Caleb, how did you know I was upset?
When you're in a bad mood, you can be a little dense. I can tell whether or not you're happy. I thought I cheered you up today.
Caleb's tone and expression reveal some of his frustration. He hugs me and pats my back.
There. Don't cry. What happened? You can tell me.
What would you do if you liked someone who doesn't like you back?
You got a crush?
I don't think they don't like me anymore.
Anymore? They used to like you then? Why didn't you tell me about this?
It's a girl's secret. Of course I wouldn't have told you.
Well, they don't know how to cherish you. If they don't like you, don't like them back. Besides, other people will like you.
Really? I sit up straight and look at him. A hint of dismay appears on Caleb's face.
Yeah, you're the best of the best.
You're probably the only one who thinks that.
Of course not. Besides, I'm not gonna let you get bullied. So who is it? Is it the brat who gives you Wanderer crystal samples? Or the class monitor who lives next door? They always find an excuse to borrow your homework.
Seeing Caleb frown and prepare to stand up for me, I can't help but fan the flames. I can't tell you. Forget about it.
Who else are you gonna tell if not me?
It's my secret. Don't you have any secrets?
I don't... And we're talking about you right now.
Barely holding back my laughter, I quickly rest my head on Caleb's shoulder and sniffles. How do you think we should make up?
I don't have a lot of experience in that area, Pipsqueak. I've only ever gotten notes from you.
Should I write one for them too?
Nope. Notes are our thing. Don't tell me you want to give them to someone else. You've been stressing about this for days. Let me handle it for you.
You? How are you going to do that?
Guys have their own way of dealing with things.
He says this nonchalantly, but I feel like if a boy ever made me this upset, Caleb would have handled it in a terrifying way. It's not a big deal. I can handle it myself. I quickly sit up and clench my fist to show my determination. Unexpectedly, Caleb raises his fist to compare its size with mine.
You have to tell me if you can't, though.
Caleb looks serious. It's as if he's making an important promise. I was just teasing him so I could see him worry about me. But now, unexpectedly, I find myself feeling a lump in my throat. Having Caleb backing me up is wonderful. I throw myself at him again. I sniffle and rub my face against his neck. Caleb wraps his arms around me.
If you have any grievances, I'll be there for you. But I didn't bring any tissues today. You're on your own with your tears and snot.
I'll wipe them on your shirt.
I already do the dishes. Now I have to do the laundry?
Well, duh.
If you don't do your chores, I won't be deleting those photos anytime soon. How about I develop them and hold a photo exhibition at your school? Your friends could see them too.
I put some distance between us and punch his shoulder. Don't you dare! I have photos of you too. Lots of them even.
Then we can show everyone our photos together.
Yeah, no. The last thing I want is to be embarrassed with you. He laughs and talks about random things. I can't help but laugh too. You know, Caleb, you always find a way to cheer me up.
You realize this now?
Then will you always be there to cheer me up?
Pipsqueak, you're slower than a dial-up. Even your questions are laggy.
Is that a yes or a no?
What are you gonna do if I say no?
I paused. I've never thought about it.
What a coincidence. Me neither.
What's your answer then? He hooks his pinky with mine.
Yeah. I'll always be the one to cheer you up.
The light from the street lamp illuminates Caleb's eyes, and his gaze is very sincere as he speaks. Caleb, why are you so nice to me?
I'm pretty sure you already know the reason. You even said duh.
Right. Okay. I need to tell you something, but you can't be mad about it.
What is it?
The friend I mentioned earlier... She's a girl.
You...
I can't believe you fell for it! Caleb stands up. Instantly, his hand lightly smacks my forehead. Ouch!
I was worried for nothing.
How was it for nothing? When you worry about me, I'm happy. And aren't you happy when I'm happy?
Boo. Talk about lame. Anyway, let's go home.
He walks out of the park and starts heading back. Caleb, wait for me! I catch up to Caleb. I tug his sleeve and look at him. Caleb, I'm starving.
Didn't you eat a ton of snacks today? How are you hungry again?
I want to eat the food you make. Your cooking's the best. He slows down a bit, but he still has yet to respond. I decided to up the ante. Caleb, please don't be mad at me. How about you cook and I clean starting tonight? Is that okay?
Sounds good to me. You better do the laundry too.
You sure know how to push your luck.
You're too kind. But I don't plan on deleting your photos.
Okay, I promise you can keep as many photos of me as you want.
Deal.
I grab his arm and shake it. So, what tasty food are you going to cook for me tonight? Caleb suddenly pulls out Grandma's red hat. He plops it onto my head.
We'll be having something special this time. Mushroom stir fry.